guy's got some. Wait, that guy can hit me. Oh, he actually is. Wow. Well, fat. Oh, crud. That missed. Yeah, I should have been more careful about that bit. Okay, that guy will miss. So, will his other jerk friend... Yeah, that guy will move too. Wow. Not what I thought he was gonna do. And completely negated what? What? That was highly... I gotta give him a clap for that one. That was brilliant. Oscar didn't like being poisoned. I know that man just looked like a soul, but that was a soul and a critical put together. That's awesome. I give you massive props for that one, Oscar. Oh man, alright, but after that guy died, Oscar would have been in this guy's range. So, I guess that's a good sign. Give this a shove. So now I can get through the boss. Also, this guy's chance of crit. That's cruelty. The worst part is Volk needs the experience the most. Dang it, now he can't get it by a shove. Well, who else needs it? Wow, Mia's. I didn't even notice she's this she's been that she can't even reach. Oh shoot. Whoops. I should probably take care of this guy. I need to get his window. Also, I need to buy him a new L window. Alright. HP magic. She had a bit more speed, just a touch. Just a touch. I don't like that, but I'm gonna deal with it. This guy's attack isn't that bad. Yes. Alright, now he's the last one. Alright, so I'm gonna need Lies to move up. Who shall deal? I'll get Volk honestly, he needs some defense. 19. Might have pulled out Volk's. I don't know. Actually, no, I don't think so. I'm gonna go large. Nah, I'll do it. No, I need to. I can't do it with Volk, dang it! I won't do enough damage. Without, I don't want anyone who. The person I go to finish this guy will. I cannot let them be back attacked by this guy. This guy is a cruel person. Damn a danger. I guess I should have did something about my anger button and learned real things like this. I keep forgetting about this jerk. Oh, I didn't see him at all. Like in the least, I didn't see him. So at this point, I'm fairly confident that jerk back there is not moving. Good. Alright, well, at least I can get you some experience with trample this guy. Or not, because if he gets a crit, you're finished. Is that the same for Mike? No, I can actually handle this guy. Also, I can kill this guy from one shot from Regal Sword. I'll just wipe him quick. Miss. Oh, wow. Oh, you have 1 HP? Bing, 72 damage. Have fun. It's cruelty. Ike's a mean person. Alright, so I gotta keep these people in his range. I don't think I should let Ike get the last hit, honestly. I might use Mia to get the last hit. Not in a position where he could get the last hit if necessary. I keep forgetting about this guy. Although he's doing a terrible job. What is his accuracy anyway? What? Oh, I didn't see that they had weapons. people you could choose to. And Rise got adept. This guy's terminated. That was a stupid move. Just why? There was no benefit to that. I mean, you can't even damage Riot. That was stupid. Ouch. Alright. I can't believe they haven't used that silent stat to me. Magic divided by minimum range is 5. Oh, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. Okay, they can't hit me. But yeah. Let's go. 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Basically, I'm just getting my people in position to fight some cards. Dude, you don't have to look at you. Maybe mid. Really? And does it? So you right here, alright, so Bulk here because Bulk's the one I want to get the experience. Get Mia in position to attack him. Ike, just in case neither of those two characters can pull off the final blow. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think she would be able to, because she's got wow. Never mind. Well, she's definitely not gonna be. Wow! Ike's probably gonna have to be the one to do this then. Probably miss, right? Yeah. I mean, Ike's already ahead in levels, although he does need more. Really? Miss. For a second, I thought he might attack Soren. Soren's right. Soren being right. Magic user as well. Soren would have right destroyed that guy. Would have been his fault too. So this 22. Oh yeah, his magic went up. Alright. With no chance of missing. Hey, Rose, if I get so much as scratched, you better get to healing. They would. If your people, if your robes, as you call them, would get a turn after this. Which they won't. 21. 91 chance of hit. Bring him down to 8. That'll bring him down to 6, but no chance of hitting. But try it. Come on, don't miss. Wow. Oh, wow. It's a good thing that kicked in then. Alright, I think that just gave Folk the bit he needed. Yes, it did. Yes, it did. So, my friend Schaefer, I believe that this is game, set, match. Should have brought more priests or some babies. Dang. Yeah, that's interesting. More priests or some babies. That's lovely. Alright, so that's a nice level up for Volk. She really could use. Oh, come on. Is this because I've been neglecting you? I'm sorry, alright? I'll use you more. Just get something better than HP and luck. Thank you very much. I never imagined that we would be rescued by soldiers of an enemy nation. There's no way we cut down innocent priests being forced to fight against their wills. Again, if I had been killed by anyone other than the boss, I probably would have started skewering them. Just out of pure, I want to get this done. But, you know, Matt. Father, we bear no ill will toward the kingdom of Dayan itself. We wish only to reclaim the homeland which was unjustly taken from us. That is the reason we fight. We had no desire to invade this land. Nothing else, please believe that. I beg your pardon. May I have the favor of your name? Valencia Riddell Crimea. I'm the sole survivor of the Crimean royal family. Oh, you... Let us give thanks that you are alive and well. And please, I beg your understanding as well. There are many Daeans who do not support the king's actions. I understand. Ellipses. My young general, this is for you. I believe you get this if you don't kill any of the priests. You get this. As thanks for saving our lives. Get the Ashira staff, which you don't get otherwise. Staff that restores all HP to all allied units, as well as restoring their conditions to normal. That's great. 3 uses though, so you gotta be careful about it, but it's great. I will probably be giving that to Rise, obviously. So he's probably the only one who can get a staff S rank. I don't think Miss will make it, but well, she does have a B, which is nice. Rise has an A. Now it's time to search this place. My Lord Ike, may I join you? Sure, why not? Everyone's lending a... Ike! Ike! Where are you? Mist, I'm over here. Ike, this way! Quickly! Racin's in trouble! What? What's going on? I don't remember this bit. Racin? What is it? Ellipses. He's been like this from the moment he set foot in this room. He's just staring at the walls. I don't remember this at all. What is all this? Every wall has the same pattern on it. It's not a pattern, it's an ancient language. All chants and spells and magic scrolls are written thusly. Can you read it, Soren? Some, but not all. Spells are simple, whereas this is a complex narrative. I think Prince Racin could read it. I bet this is the same language that Leanne was speaking. It is. It's the Syrenese language. Their chants are all in this language too. So Racin is reading what's written on the walls? It appears that way. Shall we leave him be? There's a lot of writing here. This could take hours. I think that's a good idea. Ike! What is it? From what I could gather, I think a person was locked in this room sometime in the past. You don't know who it was, do you? I wasn't able to read enough of the writing, but I found this under the bed. Is this? I think it may have belonged to whoever was imprisoned in this room. Ellipses. Oh, what? I don't remember this at all. I apologize. I took up much of your time. Racin, you don't look so good. Why don't you rest for a bit? No, I'm fine. It's more important that we talk. About the owner of this feather? Was it in that room? Soren found it. Whose was it? Lilia, my older sister. The writing on the walls is hers. You have an older sister, too? Will you tell us about it? She was kidnapped 20 years ago, on the night of the Syrenese massacre. I thought that Lilia had been murdered along with my other brothers and sisters. I believed that till today. Who took her? The walls say only that he was a large human. She probably never knew who it was. I think I remember this part. I don't remember him reading the walls. He thrust a clan treasure at her and demanded that she use her magic to revive the thing sealed inside it. He exhorted her again and again, but to no avail. Lilia refused his request every time, because she did not possess that power. Someone wanted to revive the Dark God? Shortly after she was brought here, Lilia fell ill and collapsed. I'm not surprised. It was a terrible time. She was imprisoned in that tiny room with no view of earth or sky. Oh, that's off. Mist. I'm sorry. I just feel so sad for Lilia, and for Racin too. I beg your pardon. Let me continue. A young Bjork began coming to the room to care for Lilia. She had bluish hair and blue eyes. And her heart was unusually pure for a Bjork. In time, Lily and she came to be friends and shared a mutual trust. Ah! Ellipses. Lilia decided to entrust her hopes to the woman. They shared no common language, so it took some time. But eventually, the Bjork woman understood what it was Lilia wanted, which was to take the treasure in the song and flee this temple. But brother! Was there anything else written about this Bjork woman? A name, perhaps? Translated into our language, it was probably Elena. sound familiar? I knew it! Mother! It was our mother! What? Are you sure? Our mother's name was Elena. Like me, her hair was blue, as were her eyes. Raisin, the object you referred to as your clan treasure was an aged bronze medallion, wasn't it? How did you know that? The medallion became my mother's keepsake. The song, too. My parents both gave their lives to protect it. Ike, you and Mist are Elena's children? Then Liran's medallion is here? The medallion was stolen, probably by Dayan. It can't... This is unbelievable. Can a thing like this be chance? To be honest, I don't fully understand all that's happened, but it all makes sense. It all comes together. Ah. Mist. That's the song but the melody's a little different, isn't it? It's similar to the song Raisin and Leanne sang in the forest. My mother used to sing it to us as a lullaby. Sing it as a lullaby. It is the song of release, the one Lilia entrusted to Elena. But I wore the medallion and sang that song almost every single night, and nothing ever happened. The magical effect of the song is awakened by the power of the singer. It can't be unleashed by just anyone. The true song of release can only be sung by a girl named Altina. Lilia wanted your mother to take the melody to Altina and return the medallion to its rightful place in Sireni's forest. The story is becoming clearer and clearer. My father fled Dayan to protect my mother, who was carrying the amulet. Ike, how did you know? Volk told me. He told me about my father's past, and the amulet, and the Dark God, too. So you know everything. King Ashnar took Lilia, didn't he? That would be the final piece of the puzzle. After all, the man who found my father was the king's henchman. Ike, are you saying you know who killed Commander Grail? You never said anything about that. We all thought his murderer was unknown. Why didn't you say anything? I don't know. I never felt like talking about it. He was a Dayan soldier, wasn't he? Who was it? Who was the man who killed Commander Grail? Ike, tell me! Can we discuss this later? Oh, yes. Yes, of course. Up to this point, we've all been fighting for the liberation of Crimea. Even if we now add to that stopping the Dark God from being released and punishing Commander Grail's killer, our enemy remains unchanged. King Dayan and his henchmen are the ones we must defeat. It's mysterious, isn't it? I mean, Raisin said the same thing earlier, but could all of this really be mere coincidence? The fall of Crimea, Ike's parents, the death of Raisin's sister, the fact that everything leads back to Dayan. If true, it changed the meaning behind this war. Treatment of Lilia is one thing, but the assassination of the formal apostle, the framing and destruction of my nation? If it was all part of Dayan's plan to steal the medallion in the song, then the reason I fight. And all the pieces are put into the puzzle. Yeah, for every priest you survived, you get experience. I don't know how many survived, I'm not sure. I didn't bother going and counting the number of priests, but, you know, you get experience, and you get the Ashira staff if you save them all. Which I'm glad I did, honestly. I mean, I don't need that staff to beat the game, obviously, but it's good to have, so. But, that finishes that, so I hope you enjoyed the video, and, this is it. I'll see you later.